been watching $1 million worth of game with Floyd Mayweather, but this is a takeaway I got. Is This is why I'll bring it back. Like, even if you making $1 trillion to $1 zillion to sextillion, all of them other trillions that's behind a trillion and a zillion, you could be up there making that amount of money, and that's working for you, and that's fine for you, and you able to just go hard with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you making that amount of money. But when you look and you see somebody with a dream, and you put your belief in that, you put your faith in that, that is important. I want people to really pay attention to what Floyd Mayweather was saying about his friend, that he had a good paying job, he was making X amount of figures, X amount a year in Washington, D.C. He probably was in some politic type shit or whatever, but a good paying, had an office, shit like that. Like, it might be VIP president of some, it could be CEO position at a corporation, you know what I'm saying? But this dude left that opportunity to go be with Floyd Mayweather and help Floyd Mayweather along his career path. Now, this man had $1 million job, but he went on to make he's a multi-millionaire. He made many millions off of working with Floyd Mayweather. So do you want to go to work and work a job where you're going to make $1 million a year? Or do you want to go and follow somebody that has a dream where in return you end up making $100 million a year? You end up making 100, 2, 3, 4, 500 million a year, $1 billion a year, $1 trillion a year, $1 zillion a year. So you got to be willing to throw away what society has taught you to believe that you're supposed to go to work every day. You're supposed to be doing this when you got people next to you that you hear their ideas and it's something out of this world, something you can't fathom. It's unfathomable for the whole population. So you gonna just leave a nigga out there to rot with his own dream? Or you gonna be along the journey and realize that this motherfucker was a genius when you first heard of his situation? Now, it's a lot of people out there that was looking at Floyd Mayweather like, I ain't finna help you. I ain't finna put my money in you. Now look at Floyd. I bet all of them people wish they would have invested, wish they would have been one of them people that helped Floyd Mayweather, because he would have returned on that, you know what I'm saying? So, or whatever like that. So, this is a real good learning moment right here, a good teaching moment, that even if you do have a good paying job and you are living good and you comfortable, that shit don't matter. Fuck all of that comfortableness. You could be working at McDonald's and be a manager at McDonald's. And now you're a manager, you manage 4 or 5 McDonald's. You making hella bread, you good. That's not a dream. That's not your dream. You're working in somebody else's dream. Somebody else had a dream to start a place where they was making food and making burgers and making fries, and you are part of their matrix. You're part of their mental space. The little synapses in their matrix in their brain, you're one of them people that every time they look at their stats and their numbers, all right, the McDonald's is over there in that side of town doing good because of said person, which is you. You're not supposed to be said person. Anybody is said person. You faceless. You're just another number. You're just another person helping out somebody else's achievement and dream, which is okay to do, but you have to be sure that you could be helping that person or you could be helping that person. So you going and solidifying yourself with a corporation and a position. You're a CEO, you're making billions of dollars a year, you're making trillions of dollars a year, helping this corporation out. They sell dental products or whatever. That might not be as exhilarating and as fun of a life if you was to invest in a musician, if you was to invest in a boxer, if you was to invest in certain other things, a painter, an artist. Now you go to art galleries every day. Now you go on this adventure with this artist, and now you see all of this art and this graffiti and all of these different types of paintings and sculptures and photography and all of this type of shit, body art. Or you with a rapper, you invest in a rapper, now you go on different shows, different events, hearing different types of music, hearing you it's an exploration. You invest into a fighter like Floyd Mayweather. Now, instead of you sitting in the office every day, you stuck doing paperwork, you stuck fucking being at the water cooler talking to motherfuckers you don't want to talk to. Now you put yourself in a place where you can actually move around and see fights and chill and enjoy entertainment. It's an entertainment value, you know what I'm saying? Or better yet, you know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle value. Don't just settle for less. I feel as though even if you are making billions, trillions, zillions of dollars, you could still be settling for less because money is not everything. Money don't mean shit. As you can see, what they just did with all of these different coins, they just turned dollars into coins. In the next 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60, 70 years, you're not going to see dollars anymore. You're not going to see paper no more. That shit is dead, including with the libraries and stuff. Everything is uploaded onto these digital databases. So once these, you know what I'm saying, the paper is out, paper been out, but now paper is really out with our digital currency and our digital era. We created the digital era. We are part of the digital era. So this currency is going to be passed out. That's why these words I'm speaking on right now is my currency. I'm giving life to what I want to give life to. You know, I want people to really open their minds up and really understand what I'm saying, that no matter how much money you making, you might need to sacrifice that. I don't care if you're making 100,000. I don't care if you're making 50,000, 40,000, 30,000, 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, 1,000, 500, 200, 100. It don't matter. You can be making that 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, a milli, 2 milli, 3 milli, 4 milli, 5 milli. You might have to sacrifice that million. You might have to sacrifice the millions. You might not be in a position where you going to benefit the most. And if you really sit back and really take a look and analyze your situations, you'll realize like this dude that he talking about right now did. Shit, I'm already a CEO in this corporation and shit. Oh, I got this position over here that's going to be paying me X, Y, and Z. But let me sit back and think though, even though I'm making a couple mil off of this right here, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. That's all motherfuckers want to be. Don't nobody want to be billionaires. Don't nobody want to be zillionaires, trillionaires. And you can be a trillionaire and still have to sit back and be like, nah, fuck that trillion. That's $1 trillion. I want 10 trillion a year. So I'm going to go this way. This right here is going to make me X amount. I'm going to be making more than what I'll be making sitting over there. So you got to examine your life. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be chasing money all the time. You got to start really paying attention to what's going to benefit you in productivity and outcome. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might be making $1 trillion working with these people or whatever, if you sit back and really look and you take another route, you might end up making a lot more money. And that a lot more money, it might not even be about the money. It might not be about making a lot more money. It could just be about the experience. It could just be about, you know what, you don't deserve to sit in the office all day, every day, all night. People calling you at 3 a.m, asking you, did you fill out the paperwork for this or that? Even though this is business, and I understand people have to have a certain level of business every day about themselves. But when it comes to being a slave for the matrix, you have to be careful. You will be put in positions that you don't want to be in. You go home miserable every day when you realize, and damn, I could have went with Floyd. Damn, I could have went with this one. Damn, I could have put some money over there and been doing that. So this is why I like this story, because Wallow broke it down too and was talking about a team. Like, you know, people want to make investments and do different things for their self-interest, but when you start working in the benefit of others, you'll see that somebody is going to benefit you. Like, if you helping people out, eventually the universe is going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this world operate, and that's how you should operate in it. So I'm going to let this shit ride, but I had to get that big take, that big piece on $1 million worth of game, because I feel like with them talking to Floyd, it's $1 billion worth of game. It's $1 trillion worth of game. Just on the simple fact that this nigga just said, oh, I just made 10 million yesterday. Like it was nothing. Like this nigga has millions of dollars and it's literally nothing to him. Like you have to realize you can be him. And how detrimental is that position? You can be a $1 billion dude, $1 million dude, have millions in the bank, 100 millions in the bank, and you still got to act like that's $1. You still got to act like that's $2, $3. You got to really talk to people like that shit ain't nothing, because at the end of the day, you're going to realize that money ain't shit unless you are creating whole villages, whole communities, whole villages, whole towns, whole states, whole countries, you can create so much jobs and wealth for the people that's around you. You know, that money that you have is not your money initially, that you could have $1 trillion, but what you gonna do with $1 trillion, my nigga? You know what I mean? Like you make all of this money, you get all of this money, but actually that money that you're giving is only to help other people. God only give you money on this planet is so you can look out for other people. Only reason you got a car, only reason you have things in your life is to be able to help. You are, you know what I'm saying, a Christian. You are a good person. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing else. You ain't supposed to be throwing it up in the strip club. You ain't supposed to be going buying a whole bunch of cars, a whole bunch of houses, a whole bunch of... No, you're supposed to be taking that money and finding a way to help more people out of their negative circumstances. That's why we get money. That's why motherfuckers want hundreds and millions and billions and trillions of dollars. Is so they can turn around and collectively help everybody that they know get out of debt in a significant way, with a significant chunk of change. And this is why I pause it right here, is because I'm going to give you a significant amount of change, but at the same time, nigga, you can't be sitting around waiting for no handout. You have to be a person that's making jobs for people. You can't, just because I help you, that don't mean you just sit around and you don't help nobody. This is an energy. This is a currency. I got this money, I'm giving it to you. Now you take this money and you figure out a way to help people and give it on and pass it on and blah, blah, blah. Each one teach one, you feel me? That's why, it's important to teach people that, like, you got to really know what to do with this money. You got to just you can't just have it and just fucking, yes, to help you and your generations. But after you done with you and your generations, move on to help somebody else in their generations. Because we all got generations of people that's coming after us when we leave, whether it be our cousins, our sisters, our nieces and nephews, or whoever got kids in the family. Your generations is going to go on. You going to go on. Your facial features and how you look and how your old ancestors look is going to move on into the future. So you want to have them paid and laced with whatever is going on when they moving on. And that's what this is all about. All of this is about generational wealth. If you pay attention to what's going on, the rest of it was people get money for is material shit. Like, people want to get money so they can have all the girls, or have all of the men, or have all of the cars, have all of the clothes. That's just fucking, that's post-traumatic slavery disorder. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people caught up into, is this chasing this worldly shit. But in real life, man, you gotta know now how to separate that worldly shit from reality shit. You hear me? So we're gonna get this underway. Thanks for listening. Appreciate y'all. I might pause through it and actually dissect what he's saying, but I doubt it, because I just went on and on. But yeah. And you just got $1 zillion worth of game from Zell. Boom.
He left a great paying job, had a master's degree, six-figure paying job. He left it all in DC, came. I guess he's seen the same thing that I've seen. He's seen the dream and he believed.
And that's what you got to do. Y'all got to believe. Stop looking at motherfuckers like they crazy when they talking and when they be saying all of this super genius type of shit. When you just look at somebody and you don't know how to react, know what to say. Because I live in them shoes where I be saying certain things and it's like, yo, if you would give me the money, we would all be making money right now. If somebody would supply me with the capital to start these weed drinks, start these edible drinks, start this edible shit, we would be billionaires, trillionaires by now. I've been talking about this shit for a long time. Don't nobody want to invest money into me to do it, or invest money into us to do it. I've been rapping my whole life. Everybody know I rap. Everybody know I'm fire. People tell me I'm fire all the time. Don't nobody want to help me invest into that so we can all get to this money. I'm not in no selfish gain. I've never been no selfish type of person. I never will be, because I never change, because I'm real to the core. But it's like when you start having conversations with people, when you start seeing that motherfuckers ain't dreamers, motherfuckers don't have, they just schemers. Don't nobody have an initial thought. Don't nobody have initial process. Nobody has real outlooks on how to get to this million, how to get to this billion, how to get to this trillion, how to get to this zillion. Hey, y'all, I got this idea. Hey, y'all, I got this idea. Now I just seen motherfuckers going around giving people massages. I had that massage group idea. We get a whole bunch of bad bitches. We get a whole bunch of handsome looking dudes, and we charge people to get massages from the massage team. Shit, I need a massage. Sometimes I'll be really hurting, and I know other people on this planet, I'm really speaking for people that really be hurting. Feet be hurting, back be hurting, neck be hurting. This ain't no sexual or over-sexual thing. This is something that the everyday person needs. We all go to work every day, hard back-bending jobs, all of that. So if you call me and you pay me $100 and I send a girl to your house to give you a massage, that's lit. You feel me? That's lit. Yeah, we got a little security guard, make sure you ain't touching her and she ain't touching you. You know what I mean? So that, have somebody there to witness, make sure ain't nothing, no foul play, shit like that. But that's a great business idea. Who's going to help me? Who's going to put money into me so I can have 15 different groups of these people giving massages, and then they can, go on to doing other things and shit like that. But don't nobody want to invest. Don't nobody really want to take the time out to hear ideas where we can all benefit and make billions of trillions of dollars from. You just want to listen to me and just say it sounds good. So that goes back to the access of wealth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't got capital, so I can't blame them for not being able to put the money up. But you can't act like a nigga got this. That's one thing that's really getting at me these days is that, I see a lot of people doing a lot of different things to do. You hear what I mean? Like, that ain't you. You just finding something to do. And that's what a lot of people are into, is just finding something to do. I'm not really into that. I got my own things that I came up on my own time. I ain't seen nobody else doing it. I already told myself this is what I want to do and this is how I want to go about it. I just haven't never had the money or the capital to actually get shit popped off and done. But that's just how it is. You just gotta believe, bro. That's really what people missing right now. You just gotta, people not believing in other people, man. People thinking other people just scheming and scammers, and it's like you gotta give people chances, man. Gotta have that belief first. Ain't no, show me the results. Gotta have that belief. Look at Logic. Logic was working a 9 to 5. And he told Limbo, like, yo, let me just help me out. Like, just believe in me that I'm going to do this. Let me work hard on this music, and I promise I'm going to get us out of here. And what'd he do? He created a spaceship.
He made millions and millions of dollars with me. He's the CEO of Mayweather Promotions now. Okay. Now, how important is team? Because, like you said, a lot of people out here, we be thinking, a lot of people move and they thinking about the money, so they thinking I could do it by myself because I don't want to bust it down and establish a team. When I think of team, I think together each achieve more. How important is that infrastructure?
Powerful. Never heard that before. It's powerful. Together each achieve more. You have to work like each. You heard the E, like you gonna get paid too. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody a part of the group is getting paid. So team, man, teamwork make the dream work.
I think even like people, when you make money, so if I make 100,000, I put 50,000 up. If I make 100 million,
always put half up.
I put 50 million up. You always gotta put half up. Hold on, so you just got the other 50 million just laying around? Just if I want to have some fun.
Always put half up. Don't never. My mom always teaching me that, like when you're going out to town and you going to a casino or something, don't spend all your money. Always come back with something. Like black people know that's a casino rule. Like if you go gambling, don't go broke out there. You go out there with $1,500, you better come back with $500. You know what I mean? So, or you go on a vacation somewhere, you taking hella bread. Don't spend all your money. You better come back with at least a few different hundreds. You know what I'm saying? 200 to 300 to 400 to 500. 600 to 700. Don't go out there and you go to California, you go to LA for the weekend with $5,000 and then you get back home, you ain't got no money because you just burnt it all doing dumb shit. Nah, we ain't on that type of time. Come back home with at least 2 racks. You know what I'm saying? 250. I spent a few racks here, a few racks there. I bet you had a good time. It's over. But don't come back empty-handed and then you be, depressed because you ran out of that money.
I mean, I got guys I work with every day. Just yesterday I made 10 million. But
and you can say that too. You just got to get to a point where that's comfortable for you. You got to get to a point where you can say 10 million and it's like you're just talking about sandwiches.
But once you make so much, let a nigga hold some.
It's always a nigga somewhere talking about let a nigga hold some. Nigga, go to work. Go do what I'm doing, nigga. You can't hold shit, no. And you shouldn't be wrong for that. I had a nigga, my nigga Vance. Me and him worked at the same job. I asked this nigga for a ride to work, and this nigga told me no. He's like, nigga, I ain't your motherfucking driver, nigga. Just because we work at the same place, you're going to have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And then my girl was working there, too. And I used to ask him, because I started working there, and I asked him, I said, hey, yo, you give my girl a ride there? Because she just got a job there, so help her out, you feel me? My roommate, Vance, he was like, I ain't giving her a ride nowhere, nigga. Y'all figure that shit out. I ain't y'all crutch. And it's like, nah, nigga, I told you could be a roommate with us. I told you to come over here. It's only $400 a month. You can come kick it with us. We all pay our little piece, and boom. I had this nigga come in on the play, and he was telling me how he not giving my girl a ride nowhere. Only because he said, I don't want to enable y'all. I don't want to make it easy for y'all. I don't want to make it easy for y'all. Y'all got to figure out y'all own shit. So my girl hopped on a bike and she rode her ass to work every day, and I jogged on the side of her and we hustled. You know what I'm saying? That shit was real life. You know what I'm saying? So
yesterday I made 10 million. Like that shit wasn't nothing. But once you make so much money and you didn't already had everything, there's really nothing else you can buy. So you believe in making everybody else around you. You want to push them to be great. You want to push them to be successful. So that's what I do.
And that's the problem right there. Everybody want to buy. That's why I made it my song. When you walk outside, it's buy. Going in the house. Come outside. Buy. Ain't no other rhetoric going on this planet besides you wake up and what you gonna buy. No, that's not good. Everything that you buy is not good for you. Everything that you buy is not where your money's supposed to go. Everything you buy, you could be, paying for your own funeral. You know what I'm saying? Basically. So be careful with your spending. And like he said, when you rich, I done ran out of shit to buy. That's not true. He's still looking for more crazy shit to buy, like fucking zebras and fucking tigers or something, like, you know what I mean? Like giraffes. It's like when you got money, you don't just start wasting it, and that's what we have to learn as a everyday person. Is just because you made 10 million yesterday, that don't mean go spend 5 million today. You know what I mean? Like, no, like that's not what that means. That means if you make 10 million, then you need to put that money where it should be going, where your plan is effective. Your plan, you have a plan. Your plan is not to splurge all of your money. When you get money, you invest it into your plans. All right, I'm going to put my money over here because I had this going. Put my money over here because I had this going. Put my money over here. You know what I mean? You get $10 million today. That don't mean go crazy, start going and buying a whole bunch of shit. No, that mean you sit with it, you chill. You know what I'm saying? Might go out to eat. Might go get a few outfits or something. Might take the family out. Might, have a good time like that. And that's it. Ain't no extra balling out. Ain't no going crazy. Ain't no buying condos and all of this and buying mansions. And nah, nigga. Hey, yo, I'm gonna buy me a house in a couple weeks. Y'all come to the house. Tell me how y'all like it. We throw a little party, a little thing. Boom, that's it. I just made another 10 million today, too, like I did yesterday. But shit, who need a house? I hope y'all get a house. I hope y'all do whatever y'all need to do. But that's it. Ain't no we finna go balling. We finna hit the clubs. We finna... Nah, bro, this is life. This is not, you know what I mean? Like, this is chess, not checkers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just jump around the board over here. Like, you got to really analyze, what you're doing. And that's the thing about, programming is we so programmed that once we get $1 billion, $1 trillion, let's go blow half. Let's go blow a little bit. Let's go. I'm not blowing shit, bro. I'm not off that type of energy. We're not off that. So that's just a little advice for the truth. Like, when you get a big loan sum of money, that don't mean go spend it all.
I push everybody around me to be great. Even like my security team, I say, listen, while y'all working with me, y'all built your own security team on the side. Right. That y'all
spend a check and get it right back is false, bro. Don't ever spend a check. That's that splurging shit, man. That's just brainwash culture.
Working, doing other venues and making money. I believe in making everybody around me great. Because if I just, every time I make a lot of money, just give you a lot of money, and you don't got no ambitions and you ain't got no drive, all I'm doing is crippling you. I'm hurting you.
That's true.